I was going to make a quick video on how to cut a cheap guy's or a poor man's saddle joint, also known as, I think I've heard them called a bird's mouth or a fish mouth. I've seen a lot of videos using a chop saw to cut the corners off and then grind out the middle, which worked okay. It still takes a while. You have to cut them and then you have to grind them, so that takes a little time. I actually was just kind of messing around and had an idea. I thought I'd try it, and it seemed like it works okay. So I basically am using a hole saw bit that's used for metal to cut the ends. It ends up looking pretty good. Kind of hard to see in the camera here. Nice and smooth, no extra grinding. Pretty dang easy. Basically all I'm doing is I've got a 1 1/8" bimetal hole saw bit, and this is 3/4 inch black pipe, so it works pretty well for that size. What I've done here is I put up my vise. I put a shim on this side just so I can fit the bit in between the vise teeth. It fits a little bit tight right here, kind of rubs, but taking the paint off my bit a little bit, but I don't care, it fits good. Basically what I've done here is just shimmed it. I shimmed it on the right side because the bit wants to walk to the left while you're cutting. And basically all you do is take the pilot bit and you put it up against the bottom of the pipe, like so, and then just bring your drill up to the angle that you're wanting, or perpendicular to your piece you're cutting. And then you go from there. I might have this a little bit tight. Yeah, hold on a minute. Let me readjust my shim here. Okay, I got it adjusted. And basically, like I said, just bring the bit up to the bottom and then bring your drill up perpendicular. The vise jaws keep your bit from walking side to side. And you kind of have to hold up on it just a little bit to keep your bit from walking down, but once it gets started, it kind of just holds itself in place. So here we go. Okay, so that side's cut. I'm just gonna flip it over, so I'm gonna pause for a second. Just thought I'd kind of show real quick. It does cut about halfway through, and then you're just gonna flip it over and cut the other side. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Okay, this is the other side. There's the end of the pipe. It's a little hot. It gets cut off. And as you can see, makes a nice, smooth saddle. You can just knock the burrs off with a grinder or something else, but ends up fitting really good. And that's straight out of the vise, obviously. And then here's another piece of 3/4. And pretty nice saddle joint, ready to weld up. Of course you'd want to grind it and get it ready for welding since it is coated black pipe, but that's a little trick I figured out today, and I hope it helps some people out and saves you some time. I would recommend getting a good quality bit. I've already broke some teeth off of this, and I've done 3 or 4 of them. Probably a normal, maybe just a regular metal bit instead of the bimetal would probably work better, and maybe spend a little more money than not buying a cheapo one like I did. So I'll probably be back at the hardware store getting a little nicer one tomorrow. But so for tonight, I'm gonna do a few more of them and then get to welding. So hope this helps you guys, and please like the video if it helped you, and have a good one. Thanks.